I'm on the hunt for snowdrops, so I'm at Kingston, Lacy, where they're meant to have thousands of them, so let's go and find them. Look at all the snowdrops. It's like a little snowdrop path that's going to lead me to the millions of snowdrops that are here. There are 40 varieties of snowdrops here and millions of them. Just look. It's so peaceful here. There are just so many of them, look. Just hundreds and hundreds of snowdrops. We're going to start off with a leaf. So just draw it very lightly in pencil. Just pressing a little bit harder so you can see it on camera. Just like that. Now behind that's going to be the stalk of our first snowdrop. So coming all the way up. There's a little part that goes behind it, another part of the leaf. The stem. Coming all the way round to about there. Then we'll just draw the little bulbous part, just a little one there. And then now for the beautiful petals. One like that. And then another one like this. And then the part in the middle you can just about see. And then the other one on the other side. Like that. There's going to be another one right next to it. So I'm just going to draw the top of the stem. Going a little bit higher. Again, the little bulbous part. And then for the petals. And then the other one here. It has like a little curve just there. Then it goes inwards. And then the little section in the middle. We're going to follow this stalk all the way down. And before we do all the leaves, we're going to start doing some little baby ones. So here are some more. These ones haven't opened just yet, so they're all closed. There's another one on this side. Like that. And then another little one here. And it's like in a little pure drop shape. Well, their Greek name is galanthus, which means milk flower. We're now going to add in some leaves. So just in front, there's quite a few leaves here. So they just go straight upwards. At the bottom they've got a little patch that's slightly wider. There we go. So lots of leaves. Do some behind these. And then some over here. And I forgot the little leaf behind this part, and also behind this one, and one behind this one. And then last but not least, one more leaf coming out from here. I think we're ready to paint. I'm just using a travel set of watercolours. I'm going to be making a browny blue colour, so cobalt blue hue just here. I'm going to mix it in with some burnt umber. So this is going to be our background. I'm going to start just doing a wash. So I've got a tiny bit of pigment on my brush, but I'm mainly just using water. Don't go over our drawing, just go over the parts in between. Doesn't matter if you go over a little bit. I'm going to add in some of that brown, the burnt umber, and some cobalt blue hue. So it spreads out quite nicely like this. I'm going to carry on with just the watery part, just going all the way upwards. We just want a super simple background. And again, just adding little dabs of the background colour. Particularly to give contrast around the white flowers. A little bit more brown around the ground. And more blue. So I'm just going to let that dry now. So it's all dried now. I'm going to be mixing up some emerald green and some yellow ochre and lemon yellow. So this is for the stalks. So it's a nice bright green. I've put a bit too much on my paintbrush. So I'm just putting, this is for the really new shoots. The same on this one. A bit more yellow, and the same on these ones. Just dab it on. Add a little bit more. Just going to add it to the top of these leaves. I've added a bit more blue, so these are for the leaves that are further down. Just do one side of them. This side has more shadow than that side. You see what I mean? I've left that part a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to mix this colour with this colour. And now I'm going to do the other side of the leaves. Slightly lighter, more yellowy colour. Now I'm mixing in some brown just for the parts closest to the earth. It really makes them stand out. Just going to do a little dab on this side. Same here. Just a tiny little dab. Just adding some more water. So it blends in a little bit nicer. Just using my brush quite flat. So using this super bright green, we're just going to add a teeniest little bit of green to the centre, just there. Now using a very light blue-grey, I'm just going to go in. Can barely see it, just in the areas of shadow. We don't want to put too much paint on the actual petals. Adding a slight touch of lilac. And just on one side. I'm just lifting off some of this paint. It's just too much paint on there. Do a tiny little bit there. I'm going to go in once more just to really accentuate the darker patches, to provide a little bit more contrast. Add a tiny little dab just inside here. So here we have our finished snowdrop painting. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you're going to absolutely love this video here. So check it out now.